Team Wendy. How are you guys doing today? I hope you had a wonderful day, guys. Hi. Okay, my day has been good. Just been in the house, just as normal. Like I'm still not going out yet, so just been in the house. And then I was like, I was just sitting and I thought of why make a story? Why not make a story of our high school lives? Like what happened when we were in high school, the kind of the little troubles we underwent when we were in high school. So me, I was in high school back then. So guys, I'm going to tell you my part. Like we always have that, like that part that got you into huge problem. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit of it. Hope you'll enjoy it. So guys, if you're a new subscriber, kindly subscribe my YouTube channel, and thank you for tuning in. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much and feel most welcome. So guys, in the meantime, as we figure our story, I will be having my yogurt. Thank you. Not yogurt, ice cream. So it's written in another language, so you want, yes, so it's a vanilla flavor. Kind of made of it says ready. Hey, I'm feeling it in my teeth. So guys, it's story time. So guys, I was in high school like any other student. Excuse me. There was always the better part of it. There was part of it. So I was in first year. I went to a day school. Second year, day school still. So when let me know use your first year, second year. Those ones are usually for college and universities. Let me use when I was in Form 1. When I was in Form 1, I was in a day school. Form 2, I was still in a day school. So Form 3 was when I was taking a boarding school. So it was in Ushago Mashamba there. So when I was in Form 4, that is my last year in school. It's so cold. So when I was in my last year, that is in Form 4. We used to have we just used to have those. You see those watiaji teachers, like those teachers that just get into your nerves. So we used to have one. So I was like in every school we always have these dominions, except if it's a school that is only dominioned by one religion. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying. So ours, we had different religions. So you are allowed to worship in any church that you wanted. So me, I was an SDM. So at that time, I had a role. I was a coordinator. So I was the SDA coordinator during my time. So guys, so we had, in that year, our principal was changed and we had a new principal. So the new principal was a CU pastor. Then us, we were SDs, and then we had the YCS. The Muslims were also there, but as I see, they would just go and worship outside, so there was no big deal with them, and they always worshipped on Friday, so they were always allowed, so it was not a big deal. So this principal wanted everyone to worship on Sunday. And then I was just like a crazy being. I just don't know how I can share this video with my teacher. I don't know what to do. Like I still have his contacts. Like we do talk, we are good friends, that is. So guys, do worry, like I'm eating my yogurt. Is it why do you keep calling it yogurt? My ice cream, sorry. So the principal wanted us to worship on Sunday, that is. But as we were so, like, we refused. We were so stubborn. So we used to worship in the school. Like we were given a room, so you'll worship, you'll conduct all your services there. But at times we used to go to a mother church, or we also had a neighboring church. So it happened that one Saturday, one Sabbath, we didn't go to a mother church, so we went to the other neighboring church. So everything was just cool. We prepared, went to church, walked all the way to church. So the sermon was going on. Then it's some around 11, 12. Then you sit like there's this teacher coming, and you're like, what is this teacher coming to do? He doesn't fellowship on Saturday, so like, where is he going? Like, he was coming towards us, so we were able to see him because it was just an open area. Guys, actually this is so hot, cold. Niko na flu. So we saw the teacher approaching, and we were like, okay, let's wait and see what will happen. So he comes, then he calls our chairperson. They go out, they talk, and then the chairperson is like, you guys need to walk out. Like, hey, this someone is still going on. Like, where are we going? So we are called out, and we're like, the principal has said it's time to go back to school. I'm like, bro, it's 12 and you want us to go back to school. The sermon has not even ended yet. And then it was almost lunchtime. Who even does that? Huh? At all, you have to go back to school. A lot of dramas. Like, well, like, give us some little time. At least we'll finish the sermon. Then at least we eat lunch, because it was githeri. We were going to eat githeri that day. I was like, hey, I'm even tired of eating githeri the whole week. At least we change how the food is being cooked, and also we change the kind of food we're eating today, because SDS we offer food excuse us. So like, this just said no. Guy, me, I was so bored. I was so pissed off. Like, okay, we went to school, but I was bored. Now here comes the worst. Let me call it the worst or the best part. So we arrived at school. So we had to talk things out. So we were talking to a certain office. We started talking. My friend, that year he was my English teacher. So he was teaching me English by that time. So guys, we started talking, and I was like, I can't even control my emotions anymore. I was so angry. I shouted at him. I really yelled at him for what he did. How can it shule at that time, not shule service at that time? We have not even finished the service. Like, why would you even do that? Why would you even stop someone from worshipping wherever they're worshipping? It's not like we're going to do something bad there. And this is something that has always happened in the school. Even the school, like, before even the principal came, we had the manager is a CU member, but he has no issue with that. Like, we are allowed to do whatever we had. I don't know why, like, even the YCS always had some issues, I think so. So like, this dude, like, I'm going to Kazi, and then why? Okay, like, the prince just told you to do it. Why not? He's not there. He's not going to check if he did it or not. We can just make a deal. Like, the teacher was just being too bossy, and I don't know. Kai, if he sees this video, he'll kill me. Guys, I was not even the coordinator anymore. I was the chairperson, because the chairperson was like, they're just talking. He's good, like, oh, me, I just missed lunch. I just missed rice, and you're here telling me, are you even serious right now? I yelled at him. So it was like on Friday. Sir, the story had to reach to the principal's office. Also, I yelled at the teacher. I'm the most indisciplined girl in the whole school. I was even cast, guys. At the assembly now, the principal talked. And at that time, I'm approaching my neck exams. Like, this time, I really need blessings. I need to pass my exams, for heaven's sake. Then, like, just a certain human being just comes and starts cursing you. Like, by the way, he cursed me, by the way. I won't lie, but it haunted me. It's in the past, so we don't live with past curses. We break them, right? Yeah. So guys, like, the assembly was all about me. Hey, I regretted, but then I really hated that teacher. Like, after that he used to come to class, and then he's teaching, and then I think I just hated him for a reason. Like he used to crack jokes there, and then I always sat at a certain corner and crack jokes, and me I'm like, you have the worst jokes ever. Like your jokes are so dry. Like I didn't even smile, not even hey, laughing is another thing. Like he was boring me. Like I even didn't want to see him. So there's this time he had called me out, and he was like, it was also assembly time. He said he had come from morning prep. You see, when you're in form 4, like this, teachers just have to come from morning to morning. Like you can't even rest, guys. So he so he used to call so he called me this one day. He was like, after cracking the jokes, and I was like, I'm not even pleased, I'm not even doing anything, I'm just looking at him. I wasn't even writing his note. Like I just hated that teacher with passion. Hi, there's someone I hated that time was him. And it was just like, at that time he wasn't a teacher, he was a, what do you call this people who are teachers who are still practicing practicing something, P something. So he was still teachers practice PT, yeah. TP Sky, sorry. He was at TP by that time. So he was still young. So I think that's when. So he called me out after he's done with the class, and then we have some few minutes to the assembly. Like, hi. Why are you always looking at me with bad eyes? Like you want to beat me? I'm like, how am I supposed to be looking at you? So this man is just calling me out of nowhere, asking me some silly questions like, why are you always looking at me like that? I always crack jokes in the class, you don't even laugh. Like, bro, you have dry jokes. How am I supposed to even smile? How am I even supposed to laugh? Like, your jokes don't make sense to me. You see, like, they're not even funny. Oh, we talk. Me, I'm telling you, me, I'm just fine. So, okay, I just had issues with this guy. So there was this time after doing our internal exam. So you see, that one after the papers are back, and then like you had a correction, oh, you missing marks, kanini. So there was this time I went. I also had missing marks, English. So kinda and so we're like, it's my classmates. So there were these two choppies that were always there. So I kind of they were giving back their marks. Then he was like telling them, oh, you guys have already passed, don't even wait for your next exams, or you just go pack your things and you go to the university. Then there's me, now the dwanzis of the house, huh? Those even, but I felt bad. Like, why would you even tell them like that? And then me, I'm also there. Then me, even you didn't tell me like that. Then you'll come one day and ask me, oh, I always crack jokes and you don't. Am I supposed to laugh when you're so mean? But I really hated that teacher. After that incident of our church services, but I really hated him. And I really hated that role. I said, I don't even want to be a leader anymore. This was, but then it was so bad. Like, if high school teachers, if you're still there, don't even do that. Like, why will you stop someone from? It's better you be like, this church, this school is like the Catholics. You only fellowship at a Catholic church. Like, it's a rule. Like, when you come, you know this is a rule. You know what you're getting into. If it's SDA, it's an SDA. If it's ICU, it's ICU church. Like, no other dominion. But here there was freedom of worship. Then all of a sudden, you guys just start ambushing us from where you start restricting us from doing the things we used to do. And then if we just try to say where you guys are all over us, you guys are out there cursing us. But did that principal, you only rule for 1 year. The next day he was out. He was out. So another principal came. Good for those who remain, that is. But I was so bored. I think that was the worst. I also had a worst scenario, but I won't say it. But I think that one really pissed me off so much. And I really hated that teacher. Then later in life, he just comes from nowhere and then like, we're friends again. Bro, I never liked you, like, from the word go. Here you come to you telling me to do what? But the guys, that, okay, you tell me, like, what was your worst scenario ever in high school? Because by the way, that teacher alini going to like, and then me I was like, me I was okay. It's on rare occasions you'll find me in trouble, but I wasn't like, I just didn't like following rules. Like, hey, by the guys, today you come open. Wow, all my camera has become good. Anyway, like I wasn't like, guy, me I was just there. Me I didn't care. I didn't care. But then from that day, I learned to care, because after that principal cast me, I was like, guy, why did I do something bad? I was just fighting for myself and my people. See that, and then the people you are fighting for, guy, aki people are watiaji. They will live in problem by yourself, guy. But I really hated that scenario. That was my worst scenario in high school. I really hated that teacher. I won't say up to date that is, but I really hated him. So guys, you can also tell me how your worst scenario in high school. They were, which teacher did they also hate? That was my English teacher. Chemistry was my best subject by then, so I didn't hate my chemistry teacher. I didn't hate my biology teacher, but biology was not biology in my head. Biology was not it was not entering. After that teacher used to come, I'm new in this school, and I'm new to boarding school. So like, you are like, you have to wake up very early. You have to, by 8 I'm in class. So he was like in class by 6, and he's not even living in the school compound. But by 6, that Mzee is there. Guy, I used to see him like this. I'm off. I'm sleeping. And he's someone like who doesn't even care. He won't even wake you up. Aye, babe, just sleeping. Sleep. You will sleep until he's gone. He won't even care. He won't even come and make noise in your head. I'm singing for you lullaby. You will sleep. I didn't hate him, but I liked him because he didn't even disturb me. But yeah, that's life. I guess that was our high school life. That was on educational part. I guess you also have yours, so you can tell me. And kindly, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe. Bye, and see you in my next video.